to yet another episode of OneTake. And this week we're going to talk about another battle or the big war which is being played out between Rahul Gandhi and the Prime Minister, or more specifically between the Congress and the BJP. And no, it's not in the political battlefield in the sense of elections, it's actually on the virtual space on social media. News came in of the Prime Minister having over 100 million subscribers on the social media platform X. And just before that, data was out which showed that Rahul Gandhi's reach on social media was much, much higher than even the Prime Minister and even others on the BJP. But what we're going to try and do is break down and also ask you this question, that does this really matter? Is this a futile fight which is taking place between the two sides, or is it all a game of optics? Remember in 2004 onwards, the Congress party never really understood the importance of social media. The importance was only understood when it hit them hard from 2014, where the Prime Minister's effective social media campaign actually hit the Congress party really hard. There was a large number of people who were influenced by the social media platforms, not just Twitter as it was called then, but also say Instagram, YouTube, and now WhatsApp channels, and of course the Facebook. What happens is people who are in small towns, in villages, who are aspirationals, are glued into these social media platforms. They are the ones who get mesmerized, the ones who get influenced, and the Prime Minister did understand that. Which is why whatever he would say, whatever he would do, was immediately out on the social media platform. And in fact, the N18V committee report also labeled one of the main reasons why Congress party lost out and performed miserably is because it never understood or dismissed off the importance of the social media. And then they tried to catch up, and they did. In fact, today as things stand, the social media traction of the Congress party is of course reasonably much higher than of the BJP. But here's a catch here. Experts say that whenever it comes to the social media platforms or YouTube, people like rebellions. And anti-establishment traction always makes more resonance than something which is a part of the government. And that is why if Rahul Gandhi or the Congress party is doing very well on social media, it should not be seen necessarily as a very good performance. In fact, if you look recently at many of the state elections, yes, the Congress party's traction on social media, like in Karnataka and other states, was very good. But equally, the BJP caught on. In Madhya Pradesh, I remember one of the best campaigns done by the Congress party was right over there. But who won the elections? It was, of course, the BJP. Every political party is slowly understanding the game. Even someone as a conservationist like a Mayawati is on social media. Trinamool Congress played a big role, and they come out with lots of animations against the Prime Minister, again on social media. Same with the DMK. Kerala Congress, in fact, is one of the most considered to be witty accounts. But does a Rahul Gandhi traction on the social media really mean that he can become the main challenger? Because when you go out to vote, it is not the hits you've had on YouTube or WhatsApp channels or on X which really matters. It's the issues which matter. It's the kind of charisma and the ability to tell people that, okay, here's a man or here's a person who can deliver. And therefore, on the social media, this is not necessarily what is really important. Therefore, while the Congress party should and does understand and is giving a lot of focus on the social media, perhaps they also need to be more realistic. But for now, the game is on. What we are being told by our sources within the Congress party is that more than 1,500 or to 1,000 new social media young people will be employed. The brief being given to them comes in straight from the top, which is Rahul Gandhi. Recently, you must have seen a tweet of his in which he said that we should respect everyone no matter whether they win or lose. And he was talking about Smriti Irani. Why did he say that? That is because after Smriti Irani quit her official bungalow, there were lots of memes which were made, and there were social media pushes which were given by the Congress's handle making fun of her. Rahul Gandhi said, let's put a stop to that. The reason is that even the Bel Buddhi campaign, as a counter to Balak Buddhi campaign of the Prime Minister and of the BJP, was essentially stopped by the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi felt that this is something which is seen as more defensive and it is as a counter to the BJP, and let's not get into that because it doesn't really work for the Congress party. And therefore his brief is very simple: be witty, pick up on people's issues, talk about joblessness, talk about rising price, Agniveer, so on and so forth, and be as witty as you can. Attack the Prime Minister on policy issues, not on personal issues, because history has always shown that it has worked to the benefit of the BJP and of the Prime Minister, and why should we give an edge to that? But equally, as far as the BJP goes, they don't want to engage with the Congress media handles on everything. If you notice, on the Bel Buddhi, they did not come out with a strong counter because they felt that the fact that the Congress has come out with a Bel Buddhi campaign shows that a Balak Buddhi campaign was successful. And therefore, I wrap up and conclude by asking you this question. Do you agree with me that social media traction has a little impact on electoral results, but not completely? And while Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party may be seeming to have an edge, they still have a lot to catch up for as far as the BJP and the Prime Minister's ground presence and fight is concerned. Thank you so much for watching.